This is Dr. J, Arjun, and Spike coming to you live, streaming live from Long Island, New York, beautiful eastern Long Island, New York, and Arjun coming to you live from beautiful Oakland, California, and Spike is in the desert.
From the
Spike
desert.
is coming to you live from the desert.
From the deserts of Los Wages.
Sin City.
Oh, you're in Vegas. All right. All right.
He's holding him. Hold him.
It's very hot in Vegas.
I'm headed to Palm Springs this weekend, so maybe I'll join you in some gambling.
Yeah, Palm Springs.
Do they have gambling in Palm Springs?
Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit, apparently. I'm going for a bachelor party.
You know what I learned? I learned you don't have to get out of your chair in your living room to gamble.
Yeah. Have you heard of DraftKings?
DraftKings or the stock market, for that matter.
Yeah, true.
Only Saturdays can you not vote. Can you not?
Cat is with us from good old Texas.
Hello, Cat.
Did you get the pipeline fixed, Cat? We're being hacked. We're being hacked to death by those cyber hackers.
Yes.
Cyber thieves. We got all kinds of thieves. We got horse racing thieves, Bob Baffett drugging the horses. We've got stock market thieves. I won't name them, but we know who they are.
They know who they are.
Yeah, we have cyber thieves. It's crazy. Everybody wants to thieve us. We're being thieved
everywhere.
Grand loss.
I agree. Oh, man,
Cat said we shouldn't have paid the ransom. No gas. No gas for you.
I mean, half the time we pay the ransom. Anyway.
I'm not sure that I'm upset. I just before the show took a large position in SPXU. So if you're telling me the market is plunging, I'm not that sure I'm upset. SPXU is triple short the S&P.
Really?
I got rid of half my Walmart today as I trim a little more. I'm about 35% cash.
Wow.
I don't, unlike Professor Spike, who's rolling the dice in Vegas, I don't feel like rolling the dice. So I'm being ultra conservative, converted some of my BCRX profits into cold cash. I'll tell you more about that when we get to BCRX.
Not bad, not bad. I think I'm at like 5% cash.
I've been taking profits and I've been reinvesting in other things and also just keeping some money out.
Yep.
Smart.
Bristol, UK. Rishi's from Bristol.
Bristol, nice. My mom's cousin used to live there.
That means Rishi is probably a soccer fan. How do you like that for a guess?
It's a solid guess.
A regular Sherlock.
Andrew did what I did. He took a little off the top on Walmart and BCRX. Well, it was Shavuos the other day, and that's the harvest. So time to take some off the table. Jewish holiday.
I took a little off a little too early too.
CYC. We're gonna put that on our list. It's not on my list, but we're gonna put it on. I will give you a strictly TA perspective as I know nothing about the fundamentals. More of a snooker fan. I like snooker. I like shooting pool.
Nice.
I like billiards. Exactly. I like all of those games. Rishi, when you come to the States, we'll have to play a game, snooker. Snooker is like pool, right?
I think it's the same thing, right? Unless I'm missing something.
It might be a variation of pocket pool.
It's a mixture of pool and bocce ball. I don't even think they have pockets.
Oh, there's no pockets in snooker, more like billiards.
Right.
Three cushion billiards I play. At least I used to.
Oh, I see. Snooker tables are larger than pool tables, but the pockets are smaller. So snooker is harder.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm sure I could play it.
Should have kept those June calls longer. Yeah, I mean, I've done great on this stock. I don't have any FOMO here. It's such a huge position.
Plenty of June calls left, and I still have enough shares left. So let it go up. I just pocketed what I wanted to.
Yeah.
I took off enough to make me happy. I said, "Oh, payday, payday."
Yeah, I have plenty. I trim. I don't sell. I just trim.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Now, what's it when you trim half? Is that considered trimming?
A novice.
Oh no, that's not a trim. That's a straight up.
Dan,
that's a chop.
I've never known Dan to make a bad move. Dan, do you make bad moves? I think a novice is a good move.
Oh, interesting.
Dan is an astute investor, trader. Do you like the September 20s? I do not like the September 20s. I'm assuming bcrx. I will answer by saying nay. I would rather go conservative and play the deep in the money call.
Yeah, you always play in the money anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I would, if you're gonna play this, don't bet the farm.
And if you do bet the farm, at least go deep in the money so you don't get totally destroyed. If you're wrong.
September 20s. I can't advocate for September 20s, especially not right now when it's pumping. I can't.
All right, let's hear it. Cabinet guy, where are you from? Cabinet guy's from the Green Mountain State, and he likes PSFE. PaySafe.
Yes, I'm still in that. I'm still in that.
We may give that another look. I mean, we don't have forever to chart everything, but we'll try.
Right. Right. You know, I'll put it down there. We'll see.
Rishi is articulate in his pronouncement of how deep he is into anvs.
Well, let's hope for some good news.
Yeah, now it's the same, if I'm not mistaken, Rishi, it's the same drug for both Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, correct? I believe the data is going to be good. Man or somebody, Dan, I don't remember who, said the price was being suppressed because of fear of dilution.
Yeah.
FOD, fear of dilution. David agrees.
Yeah.
And Jota is here.
Hello, Jota. Magic City.
Is Jota from the Magic City? Or is he from Deep Space Nine or whatever?
I think he's from Hotlanta.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
All right, Dan acknowledges that it's the same drug.
Mm-hmm.
From
Miami. Oh, the other Magic City.
Yeah, that's pretty magical.
Orlando Magic.
I see. Well, wherever you're from, hello.
Yeah, I think we should no dilution till second half. Okay. Data any day now on the Novus, is that right?
Yeah.
Any day. Okay. I mean, look, I'm out of a Novus now, but I'd like to be back in it. So got my eyes. I got my eyes peeled on a good spots end, which may be now. I don't know.
Well, I'll take a look. It's on.
Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at this one. Yeah.
So what are you saying, Dan? Grab it quick.
Dan says dilution. Rishi says no dilution. Who do you got your money on? Rishi or Dan? Don't answer that question.
I never bet against dilution in bio.
That's true. tlry is very interesting, as is VFF, as is curlf, cureleaf. We should look at some top plays. I want to look at so many things, but the last poor Yorick, we don't have the time to look at everything. There's too many stocks in the naked city.
I've been in tlry for too long, which is why I'm on the losing end of that.
Oh, I got out that's in the 40s.
Yeah.
What are you doing in it so long?
I figured everything's going to hit well.
You have, Professor Spike has to learn to cash him in.
Yeah, it's true. I start liking.
What do you want to start with?
You have to
want to start with
Joda's remarks. So
I will start with SPX because the macro picture is always interesting.
Yeah, macro. Macro is never a bad place to start.
SPX is down only a little bit. I'm not making money on my SPXU. All right, let's take a look at it. I did the SPXU just as a hedge, small hedge. I don't really want the market to fall apart anyway. Okay, so it's found support at the 50, and we're bouncing back towards the new highs. And it looks like the 9-day is hopefully going to be taken out. We hope.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can get a blown up picture of this thing. Much more clearer perspective when you blow it up. It's just what I said. I mean, you know, it could go either way. We're midway between the high and the 50. We found support. Now, the next move up will determine new highs, or do we challenge the bottom, which we put in on Monday. Not on Monday, on Tuesday, I guess it was. What's today? Today's Tuesday. So 5 trading days to go would be...
Like Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like right at the moving average. What's that, the 50? Yeah.
Yeah, it hit the moving average and it bounced. Yeah. That was at 40.56. So 40.56 was the recent low, and the recent high was 42.38. And we're like I said, about the middle.
Yeah. Look for that for support until it's not, I guess.
Again, I said this when last time, that even though it could go either way at this point, it's really not clear. I do think that there's a better than 50% chance we make new highs as opposed to come back down to challenge the Wednesday low. So 60-40 that we go up to new highs. That's how I figure it, 60-40.
Okay. I like those odds.
Yeah. Now we can take a look at the one that's been making us rich, or at least keeping us in the game, keeping me in the game.
Oh yeah, love this one. We all love this one.
We had a couple of big green candles that really made us happy. One yesterday and one not too long ago. What was that? Earnings 5-6.
Yeah.
Those earnings. So on earnings, I converted some shares into call options and took some off the table in the process.
Yep.
And yesterday, I sold those call options for a tidy profit, and I saved everything else. All my June calls are going. The rest of my June calls are going. I'm letting them ride.
Yeah.
I'm letting my shares ride. So I did take some off the table, I have to admit it. But I like to see cash occasionally. So,
yeah, and today was very encouraging because, you know, usually we have your rule about retracing to halfway, and It could still happen, but
Yes,
it
yes.
didn't happen immediately.
No, it did not, but it doesn't have to happen immediately, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's a good follow-through day at the very least.
Yeah, let's throw that halfway mark, see approximately anyway.
I was looking, yeah, that sounds about right. I was looking 1370, but sure, that works.
Yeah, right about there. Right about there.
Yeah.
1360 would be a good spot to maybe think of, for me to think about, you know, some buying some call options.
Right.
Again, our opinions are strictly our own and do not constitute investment advice. What we do is what is our business. If you want to follow us, if you want to do what we do, you're entitled to, but check with an investment advisor before acting.
Yep.
And check with your wife, your dog, whatever, spouse, your husband.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm just adding anytime it goes down to, I mean, the 9-day is a little too low, but somewhere a little above that, I'm just auto adding.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah. Because Q2, my prediction is Q2 earnings are going to be quite the fireworks.
Stellar earnings, according to Arjun.
As if I mean, Q1 was already very good, but Q2, it's only going to get better.
You know, I salivated the last few times I looked at this, and I'm salivating some more now.
Yeah. Zoom channel.
Zoom channel. You said we're at the top end of the Zoom channel, and we have support right around the middle of the Zoom channel at the 9-day, which is pointing up along with the price.
Yep.
So that 9-day is heavily influenced by that big green candle from yesterday, the upward momentum today. So, you know, it's going to just head north, that green candle. We're going to get support probably at around the middle of that green, right around where I drew it. The middle, I think the green is heading right to that 1160 mark.
Yep.
The 9-day will be 1160. Maybe it will hit it, and then it's a good time to re-enter and continue zooming.
We are on the exact same page. I've been adding.
Zoom,
the only thing I've been adding are leaps.
Zoom. Dr. J is animated.
Absolutely. Yeah, I added some 2023 leaps even. I'm getting creative here.
Add whatever your imagination tells you to do.
Yep. I don't think there's too many ways to play this wrong at this point unless you're just buying shares at $14.90. Don't do that quite yet.
The last time we met, the time before that, and the time before that, I said new highs.
Yep.
We took the new highs? I think we did.
We did.
1424, we took it out.
Yep.
Yep, so we got the new highs just like I said we would. And now we're going to ride those highs higher. You may see a pullback to the mid-13s. So what? Good buying opportunity.
Absolutely. Not much more to say here. Love it, love it, love it.
And if you like our show, if you like our enthusiasm and the fact that we're almost always right? People should definitely subscribe, give us a like, tell your friends about us. I mean, we got to pay the rent.
Absolutely.
We got to pay the rent here. And I'm going to start putting my picks up on the website, stockpicks.com, STOKPIKS. When I make a day trade, I will put it up after the fact, though, not before the fact. I don't day trade when I make a swing trade. If it turns out to meet my end point, I might day trade, but as a rule, it's a swing trade.
Yep.
Okay.
So we got a lot of requests. We got Annovis, we got NDRA, we got Walmart, we got CYCC.
I say I got rid of half of it.
Yep.
I got a nice profit. I said, all right, I'm out of half of it.
Oh, maybe I kind of want to enter this one based on the chart.
the chart and the potential for AD, anything AD.
Yeah.
This one has got the Parkinson's as well.
I like the way this is flagging up.
I have a personal interest in any company that has a Parkinson's drug.
Yep.
Because I have that MF disease.
This looks like
This looks
is a
like
nibble. This is a
looks
nibble.
like it's heading in the correct direction.
Absolutely. It's the green candle halfway. I kind of want to buy it on the air. Maybe.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll buy a little. I'm going to buy a little bit on the air.
First of all, we had a nice rounded bottom. We came off of that, a little pullback, and now it looks like we're going again. So I think it's okay to buy it. I mean, you got solid support in the low 20s. You can average in.
Bought a
If it
little.
goes down, you buy more. Don't buy so much at one time that you'll get upset if it goes down a few points.
Yeah. Yeah, I just nibbled a little. But yeah, I like the way this is trending.
Yeah, I mean, it's got solid support here. Very nice support here. Very nice. Put in a nice bottom here. Now, Dan is probably not wrong. If there's good news on the data, the Parkinson's / AD, Alzheimer's data, that will give it a pop, maybe 35, and then you'll see dilution. You'll see an offer. I agree with Dan. I always agree with Dan. Never disagree with Dan. There are some people you don't disagree with.
Smart man.
Yeah. So I'm trying to draw the horizontal line, but for some reason, my computer is not letting me. There we go. It's a nice, beautiful support. It just has so many touches, doesn't it? Very nice support.
Does look good.
I could even pull it down a little bit to become the low of this low here at 20 even. That would be March 5th. So I think $20 to 20 1/4 is solid support. So you feel like, even though it's a big drop from 26, psychologically, it's nice to feel that 20 is the bottom. And you got a swinger here, so you want to feel like you got solid support on a stock like this, because those 6 points could evaporate. And if it does, you come in with more money. That would be my plan.
Yeah.
I'm probably giving away my plan.
No, I'm with it. Yeah, I like this chart a lot. It's a nibbler.
All right. Now, if you do anvs, you have to do SAVA. Correct, Professor Spike?
He's not on, but that is correct.
Professor Spike likes SAVA.
I have a few friends that are in SAVA.
I also like SAVA, and it's been flying. I wish I'd gotten in earlier, but I didn't quite pull the trigger, and I thought about it. And when you don't act in this stock market quick enough, it becomes difficult to chase,
Absolutely.
So I may have missed the boat on SAVA. You have a top here that looks like could be a challenge to take it out.
Yeah, it's like around
50.
call it 49, 40.
Let's call it 50.
50, yeah.
It gets past 50, it looks like it could run much higher.
Right.
But on the other hand, it does look like it probably has support at the 9 and the 50, which are kind of closing in on each other a little bit. The 50 has got a nice positive slope, and the price action is becoming more parabolic than anything else in the last 3 days.
Oh, Professor Spike's backstage. You gotta let him in.
Oh, I got to let him in. That's why he didn't respond to me.
I was just reading the chat. Didn't realize.
Professor Spike, I asked you a question and you didn't answer me, and then we figured out that you're backstage. I asked you.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I asked you if you do a novice, you got to do SAVA, right, Professor Spike?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very happy.
Peter's with us today. Peter's
Yes.
with us today. It's nice to see Pete. Pete, I'm going back into business with the website. I'm going to start taking a few select picks from a few select pickers. And I'm going to put them on the front page, not hide it on the back page. Front page news. At least
Front
my
page
picks.
news.
You know what?
Well,
I'm going to be brave enough to put my picks on the front page.
It's not a swinging year yet. So we can't get back to the
Well,
swings.
I've been swinging.
Maybe instead of doing weekly swings, we'll do monthly swings.
Yeah. All right. So what was I? We were looking at SAVA. I was salivating at the chart and kicking myself for missing it. I wanted to buy it. I thought about buying it back here in the high 30s and didn't do it. So I'm kicking myself on this one. I'm also kicking myself on a novice where I didn't buy that at 21. There's a few of them I'm mad at myself about. SAVA and the novice in particular. All right. What else do we want to do? We want to do Walmart.
We got Walmart. We got NDRA. We got CCY something. CYCC. But yeah, we'll start with. Oh wow, look at that.
Walmart. I actually sold it before the show. I don't know what price. I don't remember. I didn't like the fact that the candle was turning red.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it run off this terrific earnings report, but like Amazon, started to go down. I said, I don't want another Amazon on my hands. So I sold half my Walmart out of fear of being another Amazon where it just keeps going down. But there's no fundamental reason why it should go down. It should go up. And when it goes down, when it should go up, I get upset. So that's why I took half off.
Did they have earnings today or something?
They had earnings last night.
Okay. Well, this always happens. It gaps up pre-market, everyone buys in, and then it sells off.
Yeah, it was 144 pre-market. Again, I should have sold then, but I was hoping this time it would be different. How often do we hear that? This time it's going to be different, and it's never different.
Never, ever, ever.
Yeah, it's always the same old. So I don't have much to say about the chart. It broke its recent high. It's got a long way to go to get back in the 150s, and I think it's going to be a battle. That's why I unloaded some. I still have about half. It pays a small dividend, and I felt it's fairly safe stock, relatively speaking, to park some cash in when I was looking to play it safe. So I parked a lot of cash in. I took a lot of cash out today. That's just what I did. It's sitting at support right now. So it's good. It would be good if it closed above this high, and that's what I'm hoping for. May 3rd high of 142.74. It's got a little ways to go, but it's plenty of time in the day. 15 minutes left to make 30 cents. It could easily do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You want to look at the IBB? It's been moving.
Yeah, IBB, XBI, you pick. I mean, they're kind of the same thing, so I don't care which one.
Again, it looks like a solid bottom was put in, right?
Very solid, yeah.
Very solid bottom right about here at 143.05. We're now 8 points above that at 151.47 and moving up daily. This chart looks very strong. Biotech is back. BioKit, we cannot call it Trek anymore. No
We
more
cannot. But I still want to see what it does when we start to bump up against. Yeah, I mean it's done being trash, but I don't know if it's a breakout yet.
It's not a breakout, but it's looking pretty good. The 100 is above the 50. We would like it the other way around, but the 200 is lower. We also had a negative cross of the 50 with the 9, but that brought us to the lows down here at 143. That's finished. So that cross is over with. And right now, it looks like the curve on that 9 is going back up. We'll probably get a positive cross. Is Professor Spike still with us?
No, I think he's having some internet stuff.
Internet difficulties.
But okay, so looking for. Okay, yeah, it looks okay.
Are you kidding? It looks great for the last 7 days.
Yeah. The last, I guess I have a bigger picture I'm looking at here, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately you wanted to take out highs, and it did. It took out the first, made one new high.
Yeah.
Let's see what that high was. It took out the 5.7 high.
150, 175. Okay.
150, 175. I think it took that out.
Yeah, it did. Definitely did.
So that's a good start. Took out it's made a higher high, and it made a higher low. This was a higher low.
Yep.
So it has one higher low, one higher high. We're in business. We're now in a very short-term bull market on biotech, and we'd like that term to be more than very short-term. Maybe it will be.
Right. Sounds good.
Yeah. Right now we have the Momo.
Yeah.
Momo.
It's definitely helping some of my smaller cap bio plays. Okay. Cool.
There's so much that I wrote. DraftKings, cciv. I wrote a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we have a bunch of requests. People want, CC, or what is it? CCYC or CYCC? CYCC. Yeah.
It's sickle cell pharmaceutical. Maybe it has to do with sickle cell disease.
It could. Cyclocell.
Probably not.
Interesting chart. What happened today? Nice.
I don't know where all these lines came from. Did I ever look at this one?
It might have just carried over from bcrx. Like it tends to do that.
Maybe. They don't necessarily not make sense. So they might have been here from an old chart. Don't know. But I like this cup and handle it's forming.
Right.
So in the classic cup and handle, you had to have had a nice downward trend, and the cup is a reversal pattern.
Yeah.
The handle comes back a little, and then we take off.
Yep.
And so you can argue that we have a cup and handle situation here. So it would have to be pulled back a little here to form the handle.
Yeah. So it looks like you want to be adding maybe at the 50-day.
Well, or even here. Yes, that's the 50.
Yeah.
I agree. That would be support.
Okay. 720-ish. 720-ish.
Yes, and the chart looks good. It looks like easily could run back to the highs at 886.
Nice.
Which has to be taken out for a real run. You know what I mean? This is 886. It would be a nice swing trade. But to get a really nice run, you want to take that out.
Yeah.
Should I look further, like at the 3 week, at the weekly?
Yeah, let's take a look. I don't know what it did. Oh, wow, yeah.
This is too many lines now.
Yes. You just zoomed out too much.
Too many lines.
Yeah.
The weekly is showing $11 as the high.
Yeah.
And you know, if that 880 that we looked at is taken out, I think it could challenge that 1106 high. So this has got a lot of potential off the chart. I like the chart. I give the chart an A-.
Wow.
For bullishness.
High praise.
Bullish chart. I'm glad we looked at it. I think I will be buying this one.
Nice.
Maybe I'll take a look at the fundamentals first, but I like the chart. All right. What else?
NDRA. We got a few people that are in this, including myself. This is maybe my 5th largest position. 4th? 5th?
So the 50.
Oh, you're on the weekly. Okay.
The 200 is down here, and it's serving as support. And
yeah, should maybe look at the daily. The weekly here is a little.
Yeah, it's only been around a couple of years, 3-4 years, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, this one fundamentally we're just waiting on FDA approval, so we don't need to talk about that much. But the chart is interesting.
It's a nice candle today.
Yeah.
If nothing else. Did it take out the 218?
It did. It did.
Very nice. That's a good sign.
Yeah, and it's trying to close up past 218 also.
That would be very nice. It's got a long way to climb back to get to this resistance level at 263.
Yeah.
And it's been nothing but straight down. So that's why this is such a significant high. Takes out this 218. I see a clear run up.
Yeah. Today was almost an engulfing green. Yeah.
Almost.
Very nice.
I'll call it an engulfing. It's close enough.
Yeah.
Nice chart. I would like psychologically to see a couple of pennies more before the close.
Got it.
6 minutes. Why not? A couple of pennies.
Sure. Yeah, I've been.
All you got to do is buy 100 shares, Arjun, and that'll do it.
Yeah, there is no float at all on this, so.
Yeah, that'll do it. What was the other one?
There's a few. Yeah, DraftKings, and then ONTX is what Pete's been asking for. We can do that after.
DraftKings.
Trying to see what else people want. tlry.
DraftKings is having a solid day today, up 1.84%. On a day when the S&P is giving up 0.74%. I'm rich on my SPXU. But it probably means some of my other stocks gave back. So net, I'm not too happy. Look at this rounded son of a gun bottom.
Yeah, geez. Perfect.
Yeah. This is telling me buy all you want and bet it all on the Brooklyn Nets. Buy DraftKings stock, and the money you make with it, put it all on the Brooklyn Nets.
Bold prediction.
No, it isn't. Not when you have the best player in basketball.
I'm kidding.
You got Kevin KD.
You got KD, Harden, Kyrie.
Forget it. KD is by far, not by far, but in my mind, the best player in basketball. Better than LeBron.
Yeah, it's LeBron in the playoffs until it's not. But yeah, sure. Yeah, pick either. They're both great.
I don't think LA will get in unless LeBron and AD are really at the top of their game.
They can turn it on. It's all his master plan. He was just sitting out to get
I'm
fresh.
going to go with the winningest team in basketball, Utah, to win the West.
Yeah, you don't get good odds on that though.
And Brooklyn to win the East, and Brooklyn to win it all.
All right, I'm just gonna go chalk. I'll go Lakers, Nets, and then Lakers.
Lakers, Nets, and then Lakers. Okay, why not?
But whatever. I mean, I honestly don't even care. Basketball, like I like basketball, but I don't care.
I care because the Nets and the Knicks made my winter tolerable.
Well, Pete likes the Sixers. Okay.
Well, he's from Philadelphia originally, Pete.
Oh, got it.
What do you think I like Brooklyn for? I'm from Brooklyn originally.
Yeah, you definitely don't like the Knicks.
The Knicks aren't going to win at all, but they could beat Atlanta.
Yeah. So DraftKings, you're nibbling. You're buying some.
I own a lot. I'll buy a little more. What do I care?
Great. Yeah, let's look at let's see.
I'll save you the trouble.
There you go. DermTech, yeah. Yeah, after that we can do SCYX, I guess.
Beautiful support at the 200. And the 200 itself has a positive slope, so you got support that's rising under you, and you're making new highs, and it has support at the 9. The 9 is curling. I think we're on the beginnings of a long turnaround off the bottom. I'm very optimistic, short term and medium term and long term. This will be another exact sciences color guard type test. I love this particular bio. It's one of my larger bio positions, along with one that I won't mention because I'm ashamed that I won.
Yeah, don't even type those letters in.
I'm not even going to type those letters. But this one looks solid to me. I think it's got that real fine upward potential.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I don't own any of this. I need to get in, but I'm just waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for though.
Yeah, you're waiting for higher numbers.
Well, I mean, I like what I'm seeing now, but
well, yeah, if you wait, my theory is you'll be paying more, not less.
Yeah. I might wait for it to come back to the 9. If it doesn't, then I'll just not own it. That's fine. You don't have to own everything.
Just nibble.
Yeah.
If you see something like this before, it has yet to make a real run.
Right.
This is nothing. It's just the beginning of its run, I think.
Yeah. No, the fundamentals make sense to me. I'll just wait a bit.
Yeah, and if I mean, this is my top pick of the year. Remember on the annual picks, this one in DraftKings. What else are we supposed to be doing?
cciv.
Yes, that's a good one.
Churchill.
I believe it's an update today.
Oh yeah, nice candle.
Solid. This is going to make Professor Spike very happy, who has an average price at just about $19 a share. So he's back in the green. I don't know what my average share is. It's around there too. But we're right at what do you call it? Resistance. We couldn't get through what looks like solid resistance at today's high. or let's go back to the scandal, 1972. We gotta take that out in order to run. Otherwise, this could easily be negated, and we could be testing the lows again. So we got to take that out. Critical.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, I want that out.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I might even sell a little. I want that out. If that goes out, I'm adding. If that doesn't go out, I'm selling. How's that? That's how important it is.
Makes sense.
All right. Another car maker that I bought today, I owned it several times in the past, bought some today. Xpev, Chinese company. This is the Tesla of China. There's no question about it. Beautiful cars, smart cars, self-driving, all of that. And there are rivals, but and they haven't sold that many units as its competitor NIO. But it's certainly a strong up-and-coming company. I think technologically they have NIO beat.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the chart. I like the close above the 9-day. I think it's coming off a double bottom. So why not get in today? That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Before it makes a big run and it's too late.
Yeah,
so
a lot of these charts look the same. A lot of them
I
look
like
the
this
same.
one along with its sister or brother, NIO.
Yeah.
Now own NIO, Tesla, and Xpev.
Yeah, all these charts are identical.
Of NIO, Tesla, and Xpev, which one do you think I own the most of in dollars?
It's got to be Tesla.
NIO.
Oh, wow.
I've been collecting the stuff, and like I said, they have outsold quite by Xpev by quite a lot, and their car is got the advantage of quick charging. You know why? They don't charge it; they swap it. They swap the battery out. Remember Tesla was talking about doing that, swapping the battery out in under a minute, quicker than it takes to gas up.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. NIO swaps the battery out, and they're going to be selling in Norway, which is a EV crazy country, as is most of Europe for that matter. But they're going to be selling, I think, later this year or 2022 in Norway. They're expanding out of China. I don't know what Xpev's plans are, whether they're going to be doing the same. I don't know. But this one had a clear-cut downward channel that was just broken over the last 2 days.
Uh-huh.
At least we hope. We hope it's been broken. As I drew a new trend line in a beautiful 45-degree angle. But it sure looks like it, this zoom channel has been, this negative zoom channel, whatever you want to call it, has been eliminated.
Broken, yeah. It's that wedge.
Yeah, let's just leave it. I could put it. Everything in parallel.
Yeah.
Parallel lines. There we go. There's a picture of it, and clearly we've gotten out of that for now, that zoom channel.
Yeah.
But now it's looking pretty good. Up today nicely, along with Xpev. And I suppose Tesla was up today too.
Yeah.
I own some Tesla. That's my second biggest car holding. And my biggest is NIO, and the third biggest is Xpev. And I actually, that's it. I don't have any other car companies. I sold my GM. I never bought Volkswagen, so I thought about it.
Don't
This
love
one,
this.
this one looks ugly.
Yeah, not looking good. Keeps closing towards the lows.
It's an ugly chart.
Yeah, I don't want in on this.
The only thing good about it is it looks like it's trying to form a bottom here.
Yeah.
It's had an ugly fall from grace from 900 to 500, right?
Yeah, it looks like you can wait to get in here.
You don't have to, just average, because it's a solid company.
Yeah.
My feeling is if it's trading at 570, 550, whatever, it'll be double that 5 years from now, which isn't a bad thing. You got to realize this stock was trading at 175 pre-split. Divide that by 5, well, 175 divided by 5, what is that? 35. So at some point in the last couple of years, I remember this at 175, which would be $35.
Yeah.
Went from $35 to $900. Went up like close to 30 times. So a little pullback is nothing. Nothing. You got to put the long-term chart in perspective. It's kind of like Bitcoin. Over time, this thing is moving up. And I don't
for sure. Yeah.
I don't think there's any stopping it, really.
Yeah, I mean, companies like this, you don't even, I agree, you don't care. You just buy. If you like it, you buy it.
This is a 5-year chart, so you can see what I mean.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
So you've got to pull back about a quarter away from zero or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
It's worth buying. It's worth. And you also have a double bottom here. Look at this. So you see things better sometimes without the candles. Let's take a look at an old-fashioned graph. And you see the double bottom.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I disagree with you about it being not the right time to buy the Tesla.
Oh no, I mean, but it's like it's all we're playing all these so differently, right? It's like if you like the company, you're just buying it no matter what.
Well, also, I think it very well can hold these levels. If it doesn't, then you could be scary dip. It could be a waterfall all the way down to about 400. So from that point of view, you could say it's too risky for me now. And I'd understand that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, if you go back to that daily, basically you can buy it, and if you're scared, you just set a stop loss at whatever that bottom was.
Yeah, this bottom even.
Sure, yeah.
539, you stop it, stop loss at 5.25.
That makes sense. Yep.
If you're right and it holds, you're in for a treat.
Yeah. People wanted to see tlry.
I want to see tlry myself. I almost bought it today.
I used to own this not a long time ago.
I cashed in big time on the run to 40.
Yeah, same. I haven't touched it since. I don't own any. I mean, I like the company a lot. It's just a matter of when am I getting back in? I guess we'll find out. We'll find out soon.
Today it's up.
So many lines.
I don't know how all these lines happen.
I think you
Maybe
can
I'll just get rid of them all, you know?
Yeah, what do you click, reset or something?
I think you can do that. Draw, clear drawings.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That is a nice candle today. Yeah, actually, I like this chart. I think I'll nibble, get back in.
Blow it up a little bit. You have solid support at the 200.
Yeah, it looks very good, actually.
And a close above the 100 is enticing. 90, above the 90, rather.
Yeah. I won't scale fully back in, but yeah, I'll start to buy a little.
On the downside, the negative part is that you had a cross of the 50 with the 100, but it didn't create much of a downward slide. So either it's being ignored and they're going to curl right back up, or the bottom is not in, and we get to see it. But you can play this one tight with a stop at not too tight.
14.
13.
Oh, 14.
1360 is a low, right? 1340.
Yeah.
You got to put a stop at 13, and hope for a nice run back to 40.
Yeah.
I like this one. If you're gonna own a marijuana stock, I think this is a good one to own.
Yeah.
All right, so we did a lot. Is there any that urgently people want to see urgently?
I mean, Pete wanted to see ONTX, and then I probably got to go after that. But
I gotta go myself.
yeah, we got 4 minutes though. Let's just. I think it did. This one did something kind of crazy.
We don't get paid for overtime.
Yeah, this one. What do you it'll retrace back halfway if our methodology holds true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what caused this pop. I'd have to look at the news. Must have been.
I think it was cancer related, but let's see.
Probably data. I don't think it's any approvals. It must be data.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah. I'd like to know what phase the drug is in.
Yeah, it looks like some analyst gave it a $4 price target. CDK, cyclin-dependent kinase. Yeah, so this is metastatic breast cancer type of stuff.
And it was just an analyst upgrade that did it? That's 75%?
Yeah, let me see what else. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing. I don't see any. They had their earnings call today, but it's not like companies like this are actually making any money.
Well, maybe it's something the CEO said during the earnings call.
Oh, okay. So phase 1 solid tumor study is going well. No dose. Okay. So basically, the first 2 cohorts look good, and they're enrolling for the 3rd cohort. But this is phase 1. But they got some other stuff. They have a lot of different candidates right now.
I think if I owned this one, I'd be ringing the cash register.
Yeah.
And say thank you so much. I'd be most appreciative.
Yeah, cash out some and then wait for a re-entry point. Yeah.
Midway is an interesting re-entry point. It has quite a few touches.
Right.
But it looks more like an area of resistance and support. But who knows? I think this one potentially could give everything back. These bios run for no real reason. They come back to earth. I'm not saying that that's going to be the case here. Maybe it'll continue to run. Maybe they really have the cure for cancer. What do I know? I have no idea. The fundamentals will trump the technicals in the long run.
Yeah. Pete is saying,
run, I'm out.
Yeah, Pete is saying this is now getting him back to break even.
I see. Well, break even isn't bad, Pete. It's better than losing.
Yeah. Yeah, money is money. Don't worry about if you're up or down. If you get a big move, just take some off.
Look at what we had. We had a cup and handle until this big bust.
Yeah.
We definitely had the cup part anyway. All right. That's it for today?
Yeah, it's 1:15. That was a solid hour. I liked that you are bullish on bio, and I like that some of those EV plays are looking interesting too.
Yeah, Steve C. I don't know who that guy is. but he looks familiar, right?
Nope. Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
Yeah, yeah. So that guy, he wants psfe, and so does our Green Mountain State guy, cabinet guy, want it. Should we do it?
Yeah, sure. I can. Yeah, whatever.
One more.
This is much better than my real job. I'll tell you that much. Let's keep it going.
It's better than my real. It's not better than my real job. You can't beat college teaching.
Yeah, fair
enough. Father
enough.
will tell you.
Yeah, my dad definitely agrees.
Let's push this up. Come on. It's very good that it took out the high from the day of the big collapse of the earnings report. So it took out 1235. That is very meaningful. It doesn't matter that it closed back, but the fact that it took it out, very meaningful. So at this point, the chart has turned bullish. I believe the gap will be filled up around $13 bucks. I believe it was. The close that day was 13 and change, 13.50. I'm going to predict a 2-point move on this one up to the northern hemisphere. So we're ending on a very positive note. Dr. J loves the chart. And I love everybody who views us. I'm just in love with our viewers, with our subscribers. They're all such good people. And I love that they're all making a lot of money. They have great ideas. I make money off of their ideas. Sometimes they make money off of our ideas. But as always, do your own due diligence. Our opinion is strictly our own. Please subscribe. Tell your friends about us, because we're the best thing on the internet that nobody knows about. Even Dan is a man who doesn't need this show to be a rich, successful trader. And he's a loyal viewer, which we appreciate, Dan. And Novus to the moon. And Cabinet Guy, another guy that we absolutely love, that's been with us forever.
The Green Mountains.
Yeah, the Green Guy. Man. I mean, we got guys that, like I said, do not need us at all. We need them more than they need us. But they keep coming, and they only add to the show. Adios, amigos. Ciao.
All right. Ciao.